Hi, this is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World on the Off-Grid Project. It's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I haven't touched the camera yet. And I have to be honest, I have not used the camera much in the last couple weeks. I broke a rib, or cracked it, I fractured it, splitting wood, and I also have this bug. It's like a cold and flu, but I don't know what it is. I haven't kicked it yet. And I've been really sick the last couple days, so I haven't done much video. And today is the 26th, okay? And so now, just for future reference, there's time and date. When I show you the weather from now on, you'll always see the time and date, as well as the temperature in and out, and the barometric pressure, wind speed, and everything. So it's all right there. Anyway, I haven't been recording much or doing much, and I want to apologize and explain. I was trying to hide my pain, but I should be honest with you all and tell you why I haven't been doing much video. Now the solar, although it's dark and gray out, I'm still getting 163 watts, and I've got decent voltage and 66 degrees on the battery bank. Now, I've been gone a little bit getting supplies, and I left on the inverter and the modem, so I was burning a little bit of power while I was gone, but I was pulling in 450, 480 watts today in the gray cloudiness, so it's not bad at all. Not bad at all, because it's been snowing out. Let me take you outside now. Okay, I'd like to show you. Let's go through the trenches. I just fed the chickens a minute ago. We'll go on in here, and I want to show you something. Good news, actually. Oh, my boat won't stay tied. They didn't eat it all up. So I throw down a whole mess of feed. I throw down more than they can eat. They did not finish it. That'll give them, I guess, when they get up in the morning, then they got some more breakfast. But I threw down a lot. Now, I haven't checked this chicken coop yet. Let's go see what we got. Hold on a minute. One-handed. No, there's no eggs in there. Okay. Now what we've got here is the chickens are sleeping in this one. There's 2 rows. I'll show you in another time. Right now I want to take you over to the little rabbit hutch. There's 2 perches in here, and they line up in here all the way across on both perches. There's one in the front and one in the back. And I'm going to come out here at night one time and show you how they're all lined up in here. So there's the one. Then the chicken tractor. Now what we have here is 2 separate flocks. And the chicken tractor now is being used by the new birds, which by the way are down under there right now. And the rabbit hutch is now an egg laying facility. And what we got here is, see, we've got some beautiful eggs, but they're tiny. That see, there's a white, a brown, and a miniature white, and over here's one. So this is the egg laying facility now. This is where they'll come in and drop their eggs and then leave, which is very convenient. Very, very convenient. So I don't know if I can do this with, prop this up with my head. See, look at the size, and it's not even a white, it's an off-white. It's really neat. See the large full-sized egg, okay, from one of my white hens probably, and then there's a tiny little off-white, all right, and then there's a smallish brown. See the different, I don't know if these colors show, see? Now I've got the other here, yet another white. So I've got a nice variety in color of eggs. So I've got my own Easter egg set up here. See the colors? 3 different colors there, 3 distinct colors. So it's pretty neat. I've got a nice batch of different types of eggs and colors Let me go check the chicken tractor. I'll have to put the camera down for that. I'll be right back. Anyway, so the chicken tractor has an egg as well. What I do is I throw them in my pocket of my coat as I go, and then try to carefully get out of here without crushing them. So I am going to have, originally this was intended to have nesting boxes, as you see there, and the boys ran out of time that day. Well, now that I've got more hens, I definitely have to put in the rest of these boards as nesting boxes. And then, there's a pretty bird. It's one of my new ones. And then what I'm going to do is put in some roosts in here this way. Okay, long way, short ways. I'm going to put in a few of them so that the chickens can perch in here and start using this more heavily. And what I've done, I did this on Sunday when I brought the birds home. I laid in a cardboard in here and then put in the bedding, and the cardboard holds the bedding and gives me a good surface to clean it off with. And I can just replace the cardboard as needed. So this is working out well. And again, this is going to have I have to complete it now. This will have the box, or the different roosts, or what am I trying to say? The different, these things will be here. So the nesting boxes. So I'll have one here. Actually, they made 4. Oh, I can put a divider here. Yeah, so there can be one here a box, and then here. So I'll have 4 nesting boxes in this back section. And then I'll run a 2x4 across the front to hold them together neatly and give them some somewhat privacy in between the boxes. So there we have it. There's the new chicken coop where the hens are laying. This is now the egg laying area. Baby cat, how you doing? Hey, baby cat. She can hear me. Well, I'm gonna go into the RV and check on the battery bank. Alright, the Bedini's running well, and I have to show you something I discovered very curious. The desulfator was interfering with the Bedini motor. Maybe I can show you this. Let me check the battery on the primary golf cart. It's 12.9 volts on the primary golf cart batteries. Now this is being charged by solar panels. We still have, although it's 4:30 now in the afternoon, we still have some power from the sun, because these are the amorphous solar panels, so these are still being charged. So I don't know what that'll be after the sun goes down. Now these golf cart batteries, I'll bring out a voltmeter and check these in a little bit here. These were the badly sulfated golf cart batteries, which you would have seen by now in a video. And I had to disconnect the desulfator. Let me show you why. I took off the negative lead. I'm going to connect it, and then I'll show you what happens to the Bedini motor. It's going to take a minute for the Clen to check and do its self-test. 13.1 volts. Okay, that's odd. It's reading a different charge. C12. It's doing its testing. And then it'll go into pulsing mode in a minute here. There it goes. Now watch this. Can you see that? The distinct dimming of the light. As that, oops, it stopped just as I was looking. I don't know if you can hear it. I can't tell if you can hear the. All right, see the beep, the pulsing. All right. Each pulse dims the Bedini motor with each pulse. So I don't know if the two can run hand in hand or side by side here. I don't know if they can coexist peacefully. Let's see if I can show both at the same time. There's a pause in between pulsing, but there's a distinct dimming of the light on the Bedini motor each time the desulfator pulses. Now, I'm no expert on these desulfators. I just know they use electronics to put a high voltage pulse into the batteries. And that high voltage spike breaks up the sulfation on the plates. Now, the Bedini motor uses radiant energy to do the same thing. That's the wagon wheel over here in the side spinning. Now, I made the Bedini motor on the left, my old wagon wheel, about 8 years ago. I might have accidentally said 7 the other day, but it's 8 years. Anyway, the Bedini is my old faithful. It has restored a lot of old batteries. And I know it uses radiant energy, spikes, high voltage spikes of radiant energy to break up the sulfation in the plates, but it's very slow. And then again, I wouldn't expect this little clen to be any faster, to be honest. It should take a month or two for the clen to restore batteries as well. So I'm going to leave. I had shut that off the other day when I noticed it was interfering with the Bedini. Well, I'm going to leave both running and see what happens out of curiosity here. It's just it's a weird thing to see that it pulses. It interferes with that. So the Bedini motor is very sensitive. It doesn't like cell phones, and it doesn't like electronics, and it doesn't like voltmeters, digital voltmeters around it. It's a very sensitive device. I think it's because it's in tune with nature. It's using energy from nature. But anyway, I find it curious that this happens. I sure hope you can see that on video clearly. So I'm going to go out and get a voltmeter, and we'll come back and measure these golf cart batteries and see if they've come up any in the last... It's actually been 2 days since I hooked this up. Yesterday I was really sick and I didn't get out of bed at all, so we'll come out here and measure this voltage and see what it looks like. There's a little possum running around. A little pink nose. She's fluffed up half from cold and half from nervousness, I think. She's excited. I let her out sometimes when it's snowing and when it's cold out, so that because there's no ticks. And she likes to explore. She looks like a possum right now. Fuzzy possum. Well, we'll go inside and check the batteries in there. Well, now I gotta go out and get a different meter. I was gonna try this new one. Well, this is the first one I got that didn't measure DC amps, and I grabbed it real quick, but its range is 600 volts DC, and it has no lower setting. So it rounds off to the nearest volt, which is not precise for this situation. So I'm gonna go get another meter. Alright, I'm attempting to take a measurement here with my old meter, which is breaking soon. The leads are breaking off. Look at this. This is a awesome surprise. No way did I expect this. 12.63 volts. That's the old... Oops. I lost connection. That's the old forklift battery, or golf cart batteries. Look at that. 12.63 volts. That's from 2 days on a Bedini motor. I'm quite surprised. I did not expect that. I'll have to monitor that now, because when the voltage stops... Oh, those are going to break. When the voltage stops going up, then it's going to be time to shut off the Bedini and put a load on them for a while, drain them down a little bit, and then recharge them back up with the Bedini. 12.63. Now, this is the golf cart batteries, don't forget. They were so badly sulfated, I couldn't get them above 12.2 volts for the longest time. So the Bedini motor is doing its job, and quickly. I don't know why out here in the cold, but I am quite happy with the results here. Very happy. 12.63. Well, we'll come back tomorrow and see what it looks like. I'm not sure what's going to happen with these two running together either, so we'll see tomorrow. It's going to be dark soon, so we'll see what happens tomorrow with the combination going on here. Well, the box came in. Sorry, baby cat, it's too small for you. Looks to be a book. Yep, we got a book. What do we have here? Collapse Suburban Survival Solutions. Interesting. Does it say who it's from? No. Somebody had said there's a book coming, but I get thousands of emails and messages, so I'm sorry if I forgot who this said it was a book coming. Suburban Survival Solutions. Surviving the coming collapse in a suburban environment. Nice. I love survival stuff. Well, I think there's water filtration, there's solar panels, battery wiring. Look at that. There's some good stuff in here. Wow, there's some really good stuff in here. Nice. What do we got here? Let's go through this real quick. We've got the collapse. Why this? Why now? Talks about Katrina. Sorry, I'm not pronouncing words clearly. I'm sort of still under the weather, so forgive me. I'm sort of slurring. Portable solar power system goes into the details about solar power, water and waste disposal, food storage, gardening and seeds, post-collapse cooking, nice, medical kit, documentation, of course what things you're going to need. Ah, my phone goes off like that. Somebody's texting me. Faraday protection, communications and monitoring, personal hygiene, forming or joining a survival group, entertainment, very important too. I have considered that. Grid down heating and cooling, often overlooked preparation items, suburban survival security, good. Checklist, charts and forms, and other resources. This is an amazing book. Just from the first, there's talks about EMP, terrorism, natural disasters, different charge controllers, wiring, lighting, options, rechargeables. Really looks good. Really, really good. Well, I'm going to be going over this. There's about the different cooking options. It's going to be a late night tonight, isn't it? It's going to be another one of those books I'm spending some late nights studying and reading. But this is exciting. Thank you.